Got some innate duels today. That is not Zarya, right? There's no way. That is not Zarya. That's wait. That's Seavark. Is that Zar? Is that actually Zar, or is that someone else? We got a Zero Flame in here. We got ourselves what looks like Zar Slime. We got ourselves Mia Killer Full and Taylor as a Necrolord Feral. Good luck and have fun. We got a South Lacy doing, by the way, boys. Seavark on the other team we got ourselves Laddington. We have Jointers as another sub rogue with Alrich as a Red Paladin and Namira as a Feral Druid, I want to say. Is that actually Zar or is that not Zar? I can't tell. I actually can't tell. It looks like Seavark is going to be first up. Zara on Ty Claw. Okay, so that's not the real Zar though. That's not real Zar. What server is it on? Irefitsu. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Fair point. Fair point saying Zara will be on Tyke. It's just a guy pops in named TM Zar. It's like, could it be real Zar? I guess it could be. Is it not real Zar? Don't really know. But it looks like Taylor's going to be opening up on Seavark first. Up and running. Big Arcane missiles flying for Seavark. Try to see if you can deal with the damage of Taylor as a Necrolord got the bleeds up and running. Looks like also Seavark is not playing the triple shield legendary, so I think he's already in that Kyrain Radiant Spark, trying to make the biggest burst happen here. Unless Taylor is expecting it, it could be big damage for Seavark. Trying to go for a big Arcane Blast, but looks like it is going to be delayed a little bit. Does a big barrage. Taylor super low, actually a dead. Oh my god, that burst actually got interrupted, but still blasted. Literally 100 to 0. With a shield barely holding the Feral alive. What was that, dude? That Kyrain Arcane Mage setup is looking quite handy. Gonna be a vanish from Mia with a Shadowy duel into Seavark. I think you should start to see if we can one-shot him. And that's not gonna be an Icebug for Seavark. I think he was maybe hoping that he could live it. Did Mia, like, do some cheesy stuff there? That vanish and Shadowy duel. Did I make him invisible? Huh. You should be able to play. The duel, that rogue is dual bugging and should be able to play. Okay, so what's the dual bug? So he's vanishing and using Shadowy duel. Is that what makes him like invisible? Was that what's happened? That's kind of messed up if that's what's going on. That's actually kind of messed up. That's cheating. Well, that sounds like... Yeah, that was something weird though. Vanish as well as Shadowy duel. Huh. Gonna be a Feral opening onto Mia, but looks like the Feral is gonna be falling off the platform, trying to get some last minute builds up and running. Vanish Joel and he's invis, so you literally can't see him. Wow, I didn't know that was a thing. So Vanish and Shadowy duel. Huh. That is bugging. Alright, we got a rogue that's bugging it. Kick him for cheating. I don't think the group can actually kick him for the time being, like while the duel is out here. Bucket will be fair. I mean, we'll just note the rogue's name, I guess, right? I never knew that was a thing. Get a shot onto Namira. Namira taking lots of damage from the rogue girl. Barset is up. There goes friend to regen. That's going to be a full setup by Mia Killer Full. As a Feral leaps in. Big shadow step by Mia, expecting it. Namira needs to find a way to get rogue in combat. That is going to be shadow steps, getting those dagger hits. So he's keeping himself in combat, in fact. Does have the full Fleshcraft shield up and running. Namira better have some kind of a defensive rolling for when the rogue eventually goes in for another kidney shot. There goes a short kidney shot. Doesn't force cooldowns out of the Namira with a actually no. Trinket was used on a Namira. I'm not sure when. But it's going to be a big convoke. The spirits available. Does get disrupted by Mia. As Namira is still trying to get those bleeds up and running on the rogue. Is actually able to get significant damage in. Unless the rogue has a vanish, which he does. He could bust out of there. Cloak of Shadow's up. Shadow stepping. He's still bleeding. Is going to go for a reset with the Shadow Meld. And unless the Feral thrashes him right now, Mia, how bad he bleeds on you? He's going to pop out of stealth to get himself a full Fleshcraft shield up and running. So he's going to recover quite a bit of health. I should have known this guy loads to dual bug. That's unfortunate, man. Why do people got to do that? I mean, I guess if you're prepared for rogues not getting good in the next patch, I guess you're like, you know what, I might as well get the... Okay, I mean, I guess it's probably good that we're doing some live duels so we can see some of the cheesy stuff going on. This is the first time I've seen that, though. As literally patch 9.1 is about to be out, so hopefully Blizzard can fix it before it's out. Namira trying to get some bleeds up and running. That is a full Fleshcraft shield back up for Mia, though. Looking for a common points. Vanish. Shadowy duel onto Namira. Literally can't see the... He actually can't respond to the rogue. He's just running. because I guess he actually can't see the rogue. Trinket's out of the blind. Might be able to maybe reverse some damage back to Mia. Smoke bomb is out by the rogue. No more defenses. Bash comes out. Namira trying to get the bleeds up and running. Has Feral Frenzy available and everything. Big bite onto the rogue. Trying to see if he might be able to juke out of the shadow, stepping back and forth. But I think the bleeds have set in. I don't think this Feral is going to let him go anywhere. The rogue was bugging. And the rogue still fell over. So I guess at least, even if a guy goes cheatsy doodling it, at least there's some repentance for it. Jointers out and about. Did they go like flag the... What happened to the... Oh no! Well, I mean, I guess he did cheatsy doodle it, so... Some would say he deserved it. Gonna be Zari and not the real Zar. Up next is a Fire Mage trying to make some big fire blasts happen onto Namira. Dropping down, I don't think intentionally, but falling down the set of stairs or the ramp. Azari is going to come out, trying to get the Feral out of stealth. It's going to go for big combustion, big damage coming out. Bash comes out for Namira. Do they have any more defenses though? Trying to go for a big Swiftman. That's going to be the Feral Druid, able to at least maintain themselves a little bit. We are looking at a Feral that is a Convoke Feral. So it's not a Necro Feral or anything, so his healing damage is going to be a little bit different. Power Shift to try to see if he can get himself out in a better position. Could interrupt the shifting power, not going to interrupt it for TM Zari. There is going to be some cooldown reduction back. Cannot really get out of the Ursals though, as Namira got him locked down for at least a second. And it's going to go for some Swiftmen, some self-healing while they can. Zari trying to stay, if we can say, aggressive here. Not the real Zar. I'm going to try to keep adding not the real Zar as best I can. That rogue put you on ignore after you whisper him and said he's a loser for dual bugging and he calls me irrelevant and puts me on ignore. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Oh no. See, Merc is making friends, it looks like. No, dude. Big bash on to do the not real Zar with a big Convoke, and TM Zarya might just have, yeah, there goes a Cauterize. Might have to Ice Bug this one. This is gonna be yet another bite. Oh, no Ice Bug, but he does have the Seed Pod proc, and Namira shouldn't have any issues dealing with that one. Big bites, taking it out. Namira so far, that Night Feral is still rocking strong. Wait, what happened? The chill pills, chill, peep the chat, man. Oh my goodness. Well, Kyrain, I do feel C-Mark on that one, dude. I feel like calling somebody a loser for using a bug in game, I don't think is the most offensive thing you could say to somebody either, honestly, in my opinion, dude. You know what I mean? But yeah, chill pills. Apparently the rogue, if you go for a vanish into shadowy duel, the rogue is invisible while you're dueling them. Big damage by Zero Flame onto Namira. Well, hopefully this man ends up being a little bit nicer and does a little bit less flaming. What the hell? I can't swap to him. There he is. But Zero Flame out with an Infernal. Succubus on the side. Disjointers opens up with a Garrote into DFA immediately, trying to remove any... Trying to immune any of the CC, I guess, to try to see if we can deal with the Succubus CC. That's actually a very interesting way of going about it. DFA in the opener, so that you can immune the Succubus Seduction. That's actually interesting. As Rogue is looking for a little bit of a reset, Jointer's playing that Necrolord Assass Rogue, prepping for that Assass change come 9-1. As Zero Flame is trying to see if he can get himself some food. Again, another Garrote's coming out. Get himself a freebie ambush in there. Another DFA coming in. I think almost trying to see if you can expect a Mortal Coil or a Succubus Seduction, but it looks like it's going to end up being 100% guaranteed. Full stun onto Zero. Does Jointers go for a Vendetta? He doesn't go for it. Just a full kidney shot, trying to get this Envenoms onto Zero. Zero is going to bail out of there for a second. Big flash cut off for Jointers, probably with a Battle Master's Trinket. And Zero, kind of in a bad spot, trying to go for whatever Insect Acid's got on Jointers. The dots and the poisons are rotting him down. So I think Zero Flame is going to be going down here. As Jointers getting opened up on by Slime, hanging out in the zone for the Team 1. So I guess it would happen. A big burst out of Slime with a Vanish. With a... was that for 100% crit Vanish? Is that what was happening? Is that the purpose? But Vanish nonetheless, gonna be Ulrich. By the way, liking the Magma guy. Look at this dude. Liking the sword. What is that sword? It's so... Is that the start? That is not the start of the sword, right? Like when you start that new player experience. It looks really good. It's like just a really clean claymore. Collector Shadow's up for Slime, trying to get the big damage onto Ulrich. That's going to be Human Racial out for him. Another cheap shot. As Slime just going in for big damage. Gonna be that cheesy Ward of Glory, Guardian Legendary, Bubble coming out for Ulrich, and Slime. Does he have a Shadow Meld? Trying to see if he can sprint away from Paladin. Actually, stop moving for a second. Does escape into the shadows with the meld. And that's going to be back on the Paladin again. Walking buys the shield of it is paused, but he has the shield to keep him up and running. Is going to be able to dive into re-stealth immediately. Ulrich is sitting on maybe Blessing of Protection. Doesn't even have enough damage. No, it looks like he doesn't even have defenses. Slime just taking him out, utilizing the 100% crit legendary. And Laddington X trying to see if he can keep Slime in combat. Does hit him with a Chi Wave. And then a little bit of a zappy. Slime going in for a big Dora of Shadows with a kidney shot onto Laddington, looking for that reset. Monk versus Rogue. Slime is behind on CDs a little bit. No Trinket, no Vanish, no Cloak of Shadows. So he is going to have to go for something. I guess he's going to have to go maybe for like a... No blind either. So he's going to have to go for like a really clean setup versus Laddington. They are nerfing the Rogue 100% crit legendary. It's going to be 40% less effective in PvP, like duration. So you're going to have like maybe 2 seconds of 100% crit. That's about it. So this burst that Slime is getting with 100% crit. Damn, he's actually just going full through. And with a Vanish at the end and the Shadow Strike, this guy just went in all balls deep. He just went in deep in there. Big burst out of that guy. Slime coming back with a 3-0. Very well done. But can we also remember Steve Arc literal one-shot? Literal one-shot Chicago. This is live right now. This is live, but we do have a group set up on PTR if we want to do some duels there too. But that was actually fantastic. I like the performance out of both of those.